If your new hires are taking months before they can stop being babysat and start working on their own, I'm going to show you why that keeps happening and how you can cut the time down to weeks and even less. Before I do, this is super important. What you have is not a hiring problem. Your trainers, your people, they are not bad trainers. You've built a real operation. The problem is that the operation you have right now is not built to onboard new people. And let me show you exactly what I mean, okay? It always comes down to two main bottlenecks. The first one is the knowledge bottleneck. You probably heard about him. It's when knowledge is sitting in people's head inside of the operation itself, meaning new employees cannot onboard themselves, right? They need to first have someone go in and transfer all of that knowledge back to them. And that's the problem. You are dependent on a person there. Your best people have to stop doing their job, okay? Stop doing their job and go on board, train, and basically babysit new employees. This is a problem. I made a video exactly on this and how you can solve this problem in my channel, okay? If you want, you can press down below. There will be a link and go check out my channel. There's a video there, okay? Now, the second issue, and this is one that surprises most people because it's right in front of your eyes, but most people never notice it. It's when the systems are the bottleneck, right? It's when new employees spend weeks, even months, just trying to understand how your CRMs, how your processes, how your operational systems work, right? And it's not just a learning curve, it's a confidence problem, because one mistake that you make on one of those systems, one customer that you connect to the wrong vendor or to the wrong process can cost the business a lot of money, okay? Let me show you an example, something I see a lot with our clients, okay? Let's say, hypothetically, we have a good old service business. We can even say, let's say, a cleaning business, okay? Now, how would the general process work from the moment you get a job from a customer to the moment you assign an employee to it, right? So let's go for this process. First step, you read a job email. You got an email, hey, there's a new job. Second step, you take the details of this email and you put it back in your CRM. Third step, and this is a flow I see all the time. Third step, you open your spreadsheet, okay, and you see a list of all of your employees, their availability time, and what are their responsibility areas. Fourth step, okay, you cross-check the location of the employee, right, and his responsibility with his availability time, with the location of the job, right? Then, fifth step, you choose one person that might be fitting for this job. Sixth step, you open your scheduling tool. It can be your CRM, it can be another operational platform, and you log and connect this job with your employee that you chose from your list. Seventh step, you send the confirmation text or you call the employee and tell him, hey, you have a new job. Now, all of this manual flow, imagine how hard it will be to onboard a new employee or a new team member that will do this flow instead of you or instead of one of the older team members. One mistake here and the wrong employee will be attached to the job, or there will be a lot of delays, right? Super manual, super scary, super overwhelming, and then it's like no wonder it takes so long for new people to understand how to use this flow on their own and feel confident doing it, right? So basically, look, our goal is to get rid of the SOPs, of the long explanations, of the long manual processes, and just build better systems instead of this. Let me show you an example. So let's take this 7-step process, okay? Now, what will happen if instead of this manual process, we would have installed a better system? So instead of reading the job email, entering it into the CRM, opening availability spreadsheets, cross-checking locations, doing all of this manual process, the moment a job email enters, it will automatically enter the CRM. Then, when you open the CRM, you will have a drop-down automatically with a list of all of the employees that are available right now, and right now are in the location of this job. And then the only thing you gotta do is choose one employee, and the system will automatically send him a notification message saying, hey, you have a new job, right? Now, sounds complicated. Building those systems is not so complicated. And that's the thing. It's not a training problem. It's not a problem with the process of how you get people up to date. It's a systems design problem. And the moment you make it easier to use your systems, you will see how you can cut the training time and how you can start the confidence your employees have and make them feel confident making decisions on their own without needing you to babysit them. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you the first step, what you can do right now in order to start building systems like this. And the first step starts with analysis. Open up a notebook, open up a Google Doc, and write down every process you have right now, every operational process you have, and think what lives in a person's head, right? What is an operational process? You need someone to do manual actions in order to make it work. What can become a system? What can become automatic? The moment you have everything written down, you basically mapped out every single process you have in your company. And then comes the next step of, okay, building automations around it or building systems around it. And that's what we can do right now. If you comment system down below in the comments, we will send you our exact step-by-step blueprint we use to take operations like this, okay, and turn them into automatic systems that make your training time shorter, the confidence of your employees in your operation higher, and just save you so much time on training, hiring, and employees headaches. Okay, so send us system down below in the comments. We will send you our step-by-step blueprint, and we will also customize it and give you system ideas around your operations right now. Super worth it. Send system down below, and I will see you soon.